Hello everyone, we are back and here to react to RWBY Vol.6 Episode 9. We had a Christmas break and we are finally back to see what happened to the lost farm boy. Our farm boy has run off. He is lost. I don't blame him, but at the same time, no. That's dangerous out there.
No,
you're going alone and you're not
not
taking anything.
He's not retreating. He's advancing to future victories.
I didn't say he was retreating. I just said he's advancing in the wrong direction.
To future victories, sweet. To future victories.
No sign of Adam, which is getting me paranoid now because I'm starting to think like it's been 9 episodes or 8 episodes and no Adam. Oh yeah. So yeah, we met Caroline Cordovan or Cordova. I have to look that up, but
and
yeah,
the two
bodyguards. The two very interesting guards. But yeah, apart from that, not a lot else to say that I'm expecting in this episode. So except let's find. I really want to see how Juniper reacts to the reaction of what's everybody gonna do? How's everybody gonna act? What are they gonna do? What's Oscar? What is Oscar doing? What's happening? Where's Crow? I want to know. Let's begin. Hey, I wrote a Mercury.
Being kept in the dark like this.
Yeah, Cinder was a pain, but at least she kept us filled in.
Can I ask you something?
You're gonna.
Why did you come with us? The night Cinder and I found you.
Why are you asking?
Just answer the question.
Just made sense.
Yeah. It made sense.
All my life, my father trained me to be a killer, an assassin to kill. And then moments after I killed him, you two showed up looking for someone with my exact skills. Just felt like it was meant to be.
That's it?
Hey, what's your problem?
I mean, there has to be something you want from this, right?
Salem's promised us everything. We win this thing for her, we'll be top dogs in her new world. What more do you want?
Cinder was the only family I ever had. She cared about me, taught me things. But without her here, I don't know if what we're doing...
Wake up already.
Oh.
Cinder doesn't care about you. She doesn't care about either of us.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
You're in denial. And if you're gonna start having a crisis of identity or some crap, keep me out of it.
Ooh, okay.
I'm sorry you didn't have a mommy that loved you, but I had a father who hated me. He never went easy on me. Every day of training was a beating. And when I unlocked my semblance, he stole it with his. This is a crutch. This makes you weak. He told me I could have it back when I was strong. So I got strong. But I never got it back. I've had to work harder than anyone to get where I am.
Oh.
You may not like it here without Cinder, but I think I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
Oh.
Oh, yes, the world is mean, and I'm a big bad man now, just like the others. How long have you been standing there? All you ever learned was pain and violence, and now you're too afraid to leave it. Such a tragedy. You don't know me. Hey! I want to tell you both a little secret. Your question is all wrong.
What?
What do you want from this? Children, please. If you're not loving what you're doing, then you're in the wrong field.
So what? Are you saying we should just leave?
Oh, no. You can't do that.
I mean,
Then what did you come here for? To say farewell. There's been a change in plans. Her Grace must act swiftly if we are to prevail. If General Ironwood comes to his senses and calls upon aid from Vacuo, all may be lost for us. And so the good doctor and I are being sent to Atlas
so he's leaving.
to prepare.
Prepare for what?
Tyrion. It's time.
Do what makes you happy, children. Please, I'm begging you.
That was a good scene.
Oscar!
Yeah, he's gonna come to you. Of all people.
The city's enormous. He could have gone anywhere. This is all my fault. I overreacted.
I still don't really understand what happened. Was it about the mission?
It's kind of hard to talk about.
I know. Top secret. Did he do something wrong?
No, he didn't. We just got some new information, and it's going to be a lot harder than we thought.
I mean, if it was easy, then it wouldn't be important, right?
I think we're all just a bit unsure of what to do next.
You could stay in Mistral, get your licenses at Haven, and come back to Argus. There's a lot of good you can do here. I know your mission is important, but it's not like you're the only ones who can do it. It's not the only mission that needs doing.
It's not that simple.
I should go pick up Adrian from daycare. I'll let Tara know what's happened, and we'll meet you later. Good luck.
Hey, there's a cafe over there. Why don't we get something to warm up?
I'm okay. You two go on ahead.
You don't want anything?
We'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, that's just mean. Oh no. Are you serious?
You looked at me, and everything
Is this where she's from? Argus?
Some people fall in love for life, others never get it right. Love's fickle and it grows. One thing that I know for sure, longer than I know. It's really beautiful, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah. Why here?
She trained here. Sanctum Academy. Everyone was crushed when she chose Beacon over Haven. No one wanted to see her go, but it was where she wanted to be. I'm just glad she was surrounded by such amazing people.
She should be standing here.
She is. She understood that she had a responsibility to try. I don't think she would regret her choice? Because a huntress would understand that there really wasn't a choice to make. And a huntress is what she always wanted to be.
Pyrrha never got the chance to graduate, but she was a huntress.
Thank you.
John?
Wait. Okay.
John, why did you...
Aw.
I'm sorry. I've been a terrible leader. And a terrible friend, and John, this has to stop.
We heard what you said to Cinder at Haven. You're not being fair to yourself. We love you, just like we loved Pyrrha. We're teammates. Family.
We don't want to lose you two.
Aww.
I think she knew she wasn't going to win. That she might not come out alive. But she also knew she was the only one that could try. So she did.
Maybe we should too.
Yeah, we should.
Pyrrha may not be by our side anymore, but we can fight like she is.
And in a way, she will be. We should check back in at the house. Come on.
Oh man. That scene's gonna get a lot of feels from everybody.
Thank you.
Aww. That was good. This is good. Hey, Ruby.
I've never seen him this bad.
Oh,
my
God!
Come on, let's get him up.
She's absolutely 100% done with Crow right now.
Why am I on the stairs?
Probably because no one's home, Uncle Crow. We've been out looking for Oscar.
Oscar?
I'm sure this looks great. And neighbors.
Aw.
No luck?
No. You?
Don't worry. We aren't going to Atlas without him.
We?
Sorry we won't be staying.
No, you're not. How about we get out of the cold?
Oh, I was wondering when you'd get back.
Ah! Yes! Nikos! Yes!
Oh, ow!
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy!
You had us worried sick. Are you okay? What are you wearing?
Calm down, Nora.
Is something cooking?
Oh, yeah, I thought maybe you guys would appreciate a hot meal after.
You scared us, boy!
Looking for me, apparently. It's my fault we were all out there in the first place. Oscar, I am so sorry for earlier. I was way out of line, and what I said... No, it's okay. These past few days, I've been scared of the same things you were. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be me, but I did some thinking, and I do know that I want to do everything I can to help with whatever time I have left. Good. This team isn't the same without you, Oscar. The casserole!
You're on it, Chef. Combat gear looks good.
Yeah. He's still out.
Where are you going now?
I don't want to get in the way of your celebration.
You've been gone all day. Just sit with us.
Look, Ruby, I'm glad you kids worked out, whatever all that was. But the fact is, we're not a single step closer to Atlas.
Actually, I think I have an idea. It's sort of a no going back kind of idea.
Are we using Crow?
Let's hear it.
With Cordo on watch, only Atlas airships have the clearance to leave for Solitas. So, we steal an Atlas airship.
Oh my gosh!
That's not just
Are we
breaking the
doing
law.
Bird
That's-
Crow steals?
That's definitely worse.
How would we even get onto the airfield?
That part I haven't quite figured out yet. But I was...
Okay, stop. Just stop. Look, if this thing goes south, it's not something we can just fight our way out of. This is the Atlas military we're talking about. For your sake, just drop this.
I want to hear him out.
Ruby.
I want to hear him out. I know you're trying to protect us, that you're afraid we can't do it, but right now, I don't really care what you think.
Oh.
Just because you don't have an idea doesn't mean we're out of options. Oz hasn't been here to tell us what to do, but we still managed to get this far anyway. We've been in bad situations before, and we didn't need an adult to come save us or tell us what to do. We just did it our way.
Thank you.
And I say we do it our way.
Oh, thank you, Ruby.
And if you think you can keep up with us kids, we'd be happy to have you.
Looks like you didn't give her enough credit either.
Oh. Oh, thank you, Ruby. That was
She's
exactly
combat ready.
what I wanted. Oh, that was a good.
That was great.
Good. Nothing
Oh.
bad happened. All good happened. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy.
Like every section was very condensed, but just in an awesome, perfect way. Mercury's story.
Mercury's story,
He doesn't
Emerald.
have a semblance.
Yeah, that is
His father's
impressive.
That would make sense why his father was a great assassin. The ability to steal a person's semblance.
Oh, and you can
away
use them
from
against them, and they
Whether-
can use it.
Well, he might not be able to use them, but he might be able to steal them away, prevent the person from using them. Anyone with a semblance, Pyrrha's abilities, anyone,
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to stand up to him.
Except for Mercury, who just trained to get
Yeah,
better.
he just had to get good, and that was cool.
Honestly, every segment of this episode was well done. And man, this volume has done so well. And okay, yeah, the first part with Mercury
And
Emerald, I like that Mercury basically like told Emerald, "Hey, you're delusional. Cinder doesn't care about you. She's I mean, for the lack of a better word that I can think of, but it's definitely the correct term, abusive to Emerald. It's an abusive relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And Emerald is delusional in it because she thinks, because she's never had anyone take care of her, like just because somebody took care of her, they only did it because they needed her or used her. Yeah. And Mercury was abused and beaten his whole life.
So he's used to this.
He doesn't know love, or
Yeah,
he doesn't know.
He doesn't care about
Yeah.
it. He's not delusional.
He
knows what's
he's
going
just
on.
accepting. He's going with the flow and accepting what he can. But of course, him and Emerald maybe are basically kind of out of their element in this situation, because Tyrion could
Tyrion
easily
was.
have killed Mercury in 2 seconds. And oh my gosh, I was like, we all wondered, what's Mercury's semblance? He doesn't have one. That actually makes me more impressed of him, like how he's.
Like, just look at him in the like Battle Festival tournament.
Yeah.
The fight against him and Coffee, or what? Like,
Or
him
in the
Emerald
fight against
Coffee.
him, against
Yang.
Yang, like he was.
And he was holding back.
Yeah, he was holding back.
He was trying to lose.
Yeah, he was wanting her to win that fight so she would react. But yeah, like that is an interest. Like so many things are brought in, and then we get to yeah, and then
John.
so they said they were going to Atlas, right?
Yeah.
So that's, I'm assuming we're not going to Atlas until next, or at least we're.
That's
So the
it.
whole plan of this ending is to escape Argus, like basically steal an airship or steal a plane and just leave, which is like I kind of told you about. I think I told you about that joke. There was like somebody made a comment, and I kind of like, I really liked that joke, is that they steal a plane. Crow sneaks in as a bird and steals a plane. They just all escape together. And man, that's that actually seems like it's on the board now. Oh my gosh. And I like that moment where that like, now we know where Pyrrha's from, technically, I believe. Like, she's from Argus.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, a lot of people, we were expecting her to be part of Haven, and I feel like this is definitely a moment that, like,
she chose Beacon over Haven.
yeah, but I feel like this is a moment to, because it felt like this should have happened last volume, but they're doing it this volume, and it's nice that it, like, this was a surprise. Like, none of us, I don't think, expected this to happen. And so just her mother. I'm guessing that's her mother, just Pyrrha's mother, which, oh man, I don't think we got I'll have to check the credits. Red-headed woman.
Oh, okay.
And it was voiced by Jin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that was a good moment. And yeah, and we like everybody's coming around. Everybody's coming together, and they're it's like, even if there's no victory in sight, we're still gonna press on to the very end. We're gonna do what they can to help who they can for as long as they can. And I like that. I liked Rin and Nora's little moment about it too. Like, I feel like we haven't seen their feelings on Pyrrha's death at all, actually, up until now. I feel like we haven't gotten their reactions to
their teammate,
so
friend.
It's nice to see that they're and they're helping, they're coming together. They're all being friendly, and then
friendship is magic.
and
Oscar.
And then we come back to Crow on the stairs, which was a very I love Ruby's expression. Let's go to Oscar first. Oscar got new clothes. I've been begging for this for 2 volumes. Actually, I've been begging it for 1 volume, but like, this is almost like we're almost to the end of this volume. It's like, I wanted a shopping moment, but man, I'm so
like everyone throwing stuff on him. At one point, he's got a combat skirt, and he's like
he's like in a kilt. It's like, does this work? Does this work? Does this work? And I like his design. I like his the green and it's very very lightish colors, like very kind of farm, warm.
Very Ozpin.
Yeah, no, actually more Oscar than Ozpin.
It's like a mix.
Because, well, I mean, he is one being with 2 souls, but yeah, and I didn't hear a single word that they were saying because I was screaming so much during that.
It was just
I just saw happiness and joy.
Too,
yeah,
pretty much what they were doing.
They were just screaming happiness and joy.
I think it's funny how Oscar, like, he didn't disappear or get lost. He was just like,
I am cold.
I am cold.
Yeah, like, that was Oscar's reaction. It's like, I need clothes. Yeah. He's finally like, I've been wearing this for like 3 months. Haven't changed. Need some new outfit. Oh, and he looks good. And yeah, and then we get Crow in, and then finally everybody apologize. John apologized to Oscar. Like, this episode has given me what I wanted. I wanted everyone to stop being angry at each other.
Now that they're all together.
And then RWBY, on the cherry on the top, RWBY calls out Crow and calls out every situation. It's like, hey, we may be kids, but we haven't needed Ozpin or an adult for every situation. Like, we're acting more adult than you right now.
Like,
So are
you're
you gonna
trying-
help us? Are you gonna keep up with us? Or are you gonna stay behind? Like RWBY did the
She finally hit her limit.
she did
done.
the Avengers talk that I wanted, that I was hoping. Like I said, I mentioned before, it's like I wanted, like I expected RWBY to be given this Avengers talk. It's like, hey, are you gonna sit down or are you gonna fight with us? But no, RWBY is doing the talk. RWBY is telling like, hey, you can sit here and hide, or are you gonna walk out there and you be an Avenger?
Will you step out that door? I'm fighting an unkillable enemy
With a scythe.
with a scythe. That's also a gun.
That's also a gun. None of this makes sense. Everything. I love this episode. This is a good, like, instead of it being foreboding and dark, it was actually sweet and warm and happy. So,
Except for like some of the beginning stuff.
oh yeah, the beginning stuff was very
Intense.
rough,
Intense.
very intense.
Oh,
But still,
one thing
like,
we haven't talked on: Tyrion's new tail.
yeah,
I
I actually was shocked it looked more Scorpion. I thought it was gonna look insane,
I thought it was gonna be really, really like.
but it's
tech
also
music.
armor too.
I
Like,
know. I do like
I
the idea.
I guess he's like,
Yeah.
hey, so my tail got destroyed. Can you make sure that doesn't happen again?
Actually, I don't think Tyrion said any of that. I feel like it was
Yeah,
Watts was just
Watts
like
was just like,
got cut off.
well, I'm not losing this piece of equipment so easily, so I'm gonna make sure you don't lose your tail so easily.
It's like, I don't need that much armor.
Yes,
Shut
you
up.
I don't need. It's like, yeah, that was Oh, Tyrion's so. Oh man, I'm so happy they're. I'm so happy to see. We're gonna see. So yeah, they look like they're gonna be our antagonists for Atlas. Is Tyrion and Watts, which is gonna be amazing. So the only thing I can apart from the plague secret getaway, the heist escape of
They all
Argus.
pull out a bunch of cards.
Yeah, the only thing that's kind of like the rogue element I'm thinking now is just Adam and Cinder and Neo. They're the only, like, technically Cinder and Neo are still a month behind everyone because like Miss Malachite said that they left a couple of weeks back, and like it's been like Argus already made it by then, so they just walked and traveled, which only took them like a couple of days.
Season,
Yeah, so I think Cinder and Neo are going to get their own travel maintenance. They're not going to even find them. They're going to find out they made it to Argus, and then they're going to find, like, there's going to be no contact between these two until we reach Atlas.
I'm just imagining, like, just a short skit of, like, their travel. You just see them sitting on a train or something, just staring at each other, and there's, like, elevator music plays. No talking, no nothing. Just, like, someone comes by with a trolley, and, like, Cinder just looks at it, and they just walk on.
Yeah, and again, like, Adam, where are you? You were so vanished. But, this is a good episode.
So with everything that happened at the beginning of this episode, how has it shifted for you on, like, Emerald and Mercury possibly switching sides?
I don't see them switching sides. At least I don't see them switching sides without the realization that there is no winning with Salem's side. So,
Although, the trouble might be is if they find out Salem is immortal, if they don't already know, and then they're like, join our side. Dude, our boss is immortal. What you got? A regenerating boss with a killable body.
yeah. I in a way, I don't want Emerald and Mercury to change sides, but it's one of those things where it's like they're no longer, shall we say, I don't want to say they're not threatening, but they're not the top tier worrisome villains anymore. They're not the people.
They're not Tyrion and Watts.
Yeah, they're not Tyrion, Watts, Hazel.
It is like.
So I'm not against them changing sides, but I don't want them to lose that villainous. Maybe like they become rogues. They don't join either, but they help in the end, just to
For their own
for their own sake. Like it's like, hey, if we're gonna die either way, we might as well try and make sure you guys win. So yeah, I don't know what to expect from Emerald and Mercury, but I'm actually very interested in what they're gonna do. Like, I don't I feel like they are gonna turn. I just don't know if it's gonna be this volume, but it's like, are they gonna run away or are they just gonna turn? Like, are they gonna stay there and then turn, or are they gonna run away and then find their own life? So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But good episode. No, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, and we'll see you there in the next episode. Bye-bye.